happy Sunday. How's everybody? How we doing? Huh? How we doing? Whew. Well, these aren't going to cut on this little trimmer anymore. I had to... I printed the first pages and they were all off the left side of the paper. I was like, what the hell? Because I got the new printer and it's like screwing everything up. All right. Well, hello, and welcome to Bima's Crafty Corner. I'm Bima, better known as Els. This is my corner. Yeah, they keep me in a corner. You know, it happens when you get older. Hi, Harry. So nice to see you. We're all so happy to see your butt. Yes, your butt makes our day. Get down, Cooper. You know, a lot of people ask me if I could take him on Scaventure with me, to travel. And I would, except every leash that I've put him in, every harness he gets out of, and I'm afraid he would just meander off one day and then I'd be stuck in some podunk town trying to find my damn cat. All right, here we go. Let's go up to the top and see who's here. Miss Janie, good morning. Hello, Patty Ann. Hello, Nicole. Nice to see everybody. Let's see. Anybody else? Steffi G's in the house. Hello, my darling. How we doing? Alrighty, let me get that copied, closed. Let me go over here and open this up. Because I like to be live on YouTube just like you guys are so that, we're all seeing the same thing at the same time. So let me get the live chat up. There we go. Tammy's here. Hello, Miss Tammy. Okay. All right. I'm going to get these cut down so I can put them in the book real quick. Oh. So I met my daughter last night over at the casino, one of the casinos, but the one that's closest to me. And we went and we played bingo. And we were in the line and I was buying stuff, my boards and stuff. And the girl said something about, hope you have good luck. And I went, well, it's my birthday, so it should be my day. And she goes, oh, it's your birthday? And I said, yeah. She goes, oh, well, you get a free pack and a free dauber. And I was like, oh, okay, because it's my birthday. So I got a free dauber. It was purple. At least it wasn't freaking pink or orange. I guess that's usually what they give you is the colors nobody wants out of the machine, But this one was actually special. It said happy birthday on it and everything, I think. Hold on, let me see. I got it right here. What does it say? Nope, it says let's party. It says let's party, celebrate. Happy birthday. It does. It says happy birthday right there on the back of it. So yeah, I guess they give these out if it's your birthday. They give you a dauber and a free blue pack, which, it's only a $50 payout, but it's a blue pack, So her and I sit down. Now, we are old pros at bingo. We've been playing bingo for a very long time. She's 36 and she's been playing since she turned 21. So, she knows what she's doing. So we sit down and of course they have different games than what we're used to because we went to a different casino than we usually do. And, because, we like to try different ones, And hi, Miss Mary. Hello, Mary Kay. If I miss you and you come in, I apologize. I'm a little flighty. I'm always a little flighty. I'm looking at the date I don't know what today is, right? 6/8/25. It's the second day of my birthday week. So we sat down and, it was not all paper. They had the machines. Okay, no big deal. So my daughter, she paid for me to have the machine. So I got the machine plus my paper, which is okay because you don't have to watch the machine. Just let it go until it goes. And you go, shit, I won. Okay. It's not as much fun, but the sound is startling. So it wakes you up. And so we sit down, and the first game they play is at like all of the station casinos, and there's like 8 or 9 of them. So when there's a winner, you have to wait while they verify those winners at different properties. And so we waited for that, and then they started calling. We were like, holy crap. They called fast. And at one point, my daughter's in there, and she's good. Like, she knows don't take your dog. See, here's the trick to bingo. If you do this, you're going to be way far behind. When you're playing bingo, just scan it with your eyes and hit it. Because otherwise, you follow the tip of the dauber, and you're there forever. And hey, let's play a round of Mine in the Gutter today. Just gonna grab one. Here we go. I've got one. Oh, good. We did that one last week. What is it doing in the middle of the deck? Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Okay. Yeah, when you play on the computer, you can play lots and lots of cards, but it costs a lot of money. I mean, I had like one rainbow pack, which is 3, 6, 9, 12 little boards like this for each game, and it was like $28. You have to pay for the validation, and you have to pay for the power, the mega ball and all that. Well, we were paying for that mega ball. It was like that mega ball was at like 14 grand. We were like, we're paying for that mega ball on the off chance. And then one of the games, my daughter actually just needed the mega ball, and a green ball came up. She needed it. It was G55 was the mega ball. She needed G55, and a green ball came up, which if you play bingo, you know that's a G. And it comes up. She's looking at it. She's like, oh, my God, oh, my God, oh, my God. G56. Bingo. Somebody else. Yeah. All righty. Let's see. Where are we at? So I think I got everybody. We're at 8 minutes. We got just a few minutes left before we start the game. But yeah, so we had a good time. And then we played some Keno in the machines. It's kind of a tradition. Like, we're not gamblers per se. Like, my daughter and I, we play bingo. We'd play that in the church on Saturday if they had them here, but they don't. All the bingo here is through the casinos because of the gambling laws. It has to be in the casino. So you can't really have a bingo at the church, which seems very un-Catholic, doesn't it? Like as a recovering Catholic, I have to say, I think that one is kind of, against the religion right there. So, see, yeah, the church used to play in the church. But because of the gambling laws here, bingo is controlled by the gambling board, by the gaming board, and it has to be in property that fits within the boundaries of the gaming laws. And there's certain rules, like you can't build a casino within so many miles of a school. So if it's a church, it's going to be within so many miles of a school, 9 times out of 10. So you can't do it. And you have to have a gaming license. And I just don't know any parish priest that's going to go get himself a gaming license. because you also, with a gaming license, you also have to have a liquor license. So you have to have both of those. And I don't think that he needs a liquor license for communion wine, you know? So, yeah, bingo ladies are brutal. So, like, we're not big gamblers, but the one thing that we do is every time we go in to a casino, it's like a tradition kind of thing. We always walk in with one $5 bill at least in our pocket, because we put that $5 bill into a machine, usually a penny machine or a nickel machine, just a little, put it in and then push the button, like we paid our tax for being there. You know what I mean? But sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. I did it one time shortly after my mom passed away. I went in and there was a Keno machine right there, and I put in my $5. I didn't realize that it was a dollar machine. So I hit the button twice, because I always play 2 nickels. So I just hit the button twice. I was playing 50 cents, and I was playing, and then I got down to my last 2 nickels, and I pushed the button. My last 2 quarters, I pushed the button, and I was playing my mom's birthday and her death date. So 7/4/46/313, and they all came up, and I won like $600. So, every now and then we win, and sometimes, most of the time, we just pay our tax and go. It's kind of a thing with living in Vegas. You must pay $5 a month to the casino. Hi, Maggie. Hi, Christine. Yeah, but I mean, it's not my grandmother's game. My grandmother used to, when she used to play those wood boards, and she knew she knew which board she played. And she had that Saratoga cigarette hanging out of her mouth. She'd be crocheting away. And then they'd be calling numbers. She wouldn't be doing anything other than talking to her friends, smoking her cigarette, and playing on it. And then she'd go, bingo. And she'd pick up the little chips, and because she knew those boards. She had them memorized. Yeah. It was ridiculous. Oh, that was a thing, though, back then, Oh, and then everything that she crocheted, she'd have crocheted stuff on the table, and people could come by and they could buy it. She'd be like, "Oh, it's $10." And they'd go, "Okay, here's $10. Thank you, Kata." And they'd walk away. Hi, Miss Edna. All right, let's play this game, guys. Let's play the feud. The rules as required by YouTube. Here we go. Anyone can play the game. All answers must be given prior to the stop. Answers after the stop will not be counted. I will give you a countdown. I'll read the question at least twice. You're going to get 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm watching live. That's a 1. 1, 1. When my finger leaves the screen, I will hit the stop. Hi, Chris. And the stop looks like something like that. Okay, it's going to look like that today because I'm going to cut and paste. Here we go. Copy. So that's what it's going to look like today. All answers will be scored based on your ranking. So if you get the top answer, you get 5 points, 4, 3, 2, 1, all the way down the card. If there's more than 5 answers on the card, I'm going to go ahead and give you a point for it. And if I think that it's a good answer, but there's not on the card, I'm going to give you a point anyway. Each player's your own team. No Googling's allowed. Don't Google this stuff and then look at me and go, hey, no, it's what's on my card, man. I get it. You belong to the Church of Google. Your Google foo is great, but no, it's what's on my card. Weekly prizes as well as monthly prizes will be awarded in the event of a tie. Ties will be resolved by number draws. Your number is where you fall on the leaderboard. Numbers will be randomly drawn until a winner from the top scores is found. It must hit the number exactly. You must be subscribed to my channel, have no outstanding unpaid orders, and provide me with shipping information. Skip the unpaid order thing right now because we know everybody has one. Okay? Game is open to everyone, but only those in the continental United States are eligible for prizes. If you live outside the U.S., I'll send you a digital. All right, ladies, let's play the feud. Name a place you go to look at studs. That's the whole question. Name a place you go to look at studs. Interpret that any way you want. Oh, he's gone into the kitty cave and he's passed out. He's snoring. Oh no. He heard me. He's one eye open looking at me. Mm-hmm. I do not snore. Yes, you do. You do snore. Loudly. It's because you're fat. Yes. Hi, Miss Jamie. Name a place you go to look at studs. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And there's your stop. Let's take a look. Number 1 answer, bar or club. Number 2 is a hardware store. Number 3 is the gym. Number 4, a jewelry store. Number 5, Chippendales. I want to go look at all the gay studs. Also a horse farm ranch, home or your bed, and a construction site. So let's go up to the top and see what we've got. Mary said, at the bar. And she gets the nickel. Chris said, hardware store. And that's 4 points. Tammy says, the beach. You know what? It's not on here, but I'm giving you a point for it because I would go there to look for it. Because they're there, at least, they're not dressed and you can look at them without looking at them. Yeah. Mary Kay says, at the house. And that's a point because at home. Yeah. Jamie says the mall. I'm going to give you 2 on that one. Say jewelry store because they're in malls. Nicole says she would look for them in hardware stores. Very good. Double duty there. You could look for studs and studs. 4 points. Next up, we have Christine, Patty Ann, and Edna. And these 3 ladies are all going clubbing. And they all get the nickel. Steffi says at the store. We already decided that's the mall, so it's 2. Maggie says she would be looking for her man. Well, a stud anyway, in a bar. That's a nickel. What else we got here? Jamie with an IE. She says at home. It's a point. At home. I think it should be more, but hey. Ooh. Okay. Exactly, Patty Ann. You put on your sunglasses, you can stare at all the beefcake you want. All right, let's go on to the next question here. Oh, okay. We asked 100 women. Name something that you hope a man does not do when you slow dance with him. We asked 100 women. Name something you hope a man does not do when you slow dance with him. Mm-hmm. I seriously think that the whole stepping on your toes thing, I think that's why in the 80s we invented swaying, where we didn't actually dance. We just stood our ground and swayed back and forth. All right, we asked 100 women. Name something you hope a man does not do when you slow dance with him. In 5, 4, 3, 2. Ginger, what are you doing? Go lay down. Go. 1. All right, remember, ladies, only one answer. The first answer you put in is the one that will count. All right. Let's see. Nicole, is that supposed to be burp? We'll wait. All right. Number 1 answer here, fondle my booty. Number 2, step on my face. He steps on my foot, there's an issue. If he steps on my toes, okay. But if he's got like, goofy feet and he steps on my whole foot, my knee might go up. Pitch in the tent. We don't want him to pitch the tent. We don't want him to fart to the music. That would be horrible. Or just fart in general. Just, slow dancing, sway into the... Not a good sound. Grind or dry hump. And this is number 5. Grind or dry hump, sneeze, cough, or slip you the tongue. It's okay. Virginia Montgomery is Ginger. That is Sandy's sister, so that's Sosh. All right, so let me see here. Yes, okay. So burb is burp. Nicole says burp. I'm going to say that's kind of with farting. Like, you don't want him to do that. You know what I mean? So 2 for that one. Farting and burping. No Shrek. We'll call it Shrekking. No Shrekking. Okay, stepping on your toes. Edna, Mary. 4. And that's Mary M. Janie. She got the nickel. Don't touch my ass, ma'am. Chris. Janie with an I. And Patty Ann. I'll get the 4. Christine, Tammy. 4. Steffi G says cop to feel. That's the nickel. We are looking for K. Hey, Joe. All right, I'm going to go ahead and refresh because I'm missing a couple of answers. All right, I'm looking. There it is. Put his hand on my butt. That's a nickel for the fondle. Maggie. A nickel. Here we go. Aww. Bye, Chris. No fun. I'm not even going to mark her off because they might leave. Okay. Here's one of those questions. Start your engines, ladies. We're going to hell. People get naked at wild parties. Name an occasion where you'd be shocked to see nakedness. People get naked at wild parties, but name an occasion where you'd be shocked to see nakedness. I like Nicole. They can play too. And Sandra, before you drive me nuts, as soon as he gets up, I'll send him down to the mailbox. All right, people get naked at wild parties, but name an occasion where you'd be shocked to see them naked. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There's your stop, ladies. Let's take a look. Number 1 answer, church service or event. So that's going to cover everything in the church. And then they said wedding, but I guess that like wedding could be outside, so that would be like outside the church, but I'm going to count it as 1. So that's going to be 5. Church service, events, or wedding. Number 2 would be a work function. Number 3, a kid's birthday party. And that's it, because the other 2 are funeral and bat mitzvah. And I think both of those are part of church, So we're going to put it all in there. So if it's in there, that's going to be it. All right, let's go up to the top and see what we got. Janie says church. Mary says church. Nicole says a funeral. Sash says baptism. I know you answered the last question too. I just don't remember what it was. All right. Janie says at the swimming pool. That would be a kid's birthday party. I'm giving you 2 points for that one. Ooh. Oh, let's see. Steffi says a baby shower. That's going to be a kid thing. 2 points on that one. Okay. Mary Milstead said work. That would have been funny as hell, Steffi. All right. Mary says work. It's 4. All right. That's everybody else gets the nickel. Let me look real quick. I gotta see this. No, she didn't. Okay. Edna? Yep, you're right. Sorry, I gave you the wrong number. But thank you for your honesty. Oh my God. We asked 100 married women. I think we're all well qualified on this one. Give me a word that starts with the letter W that describes your husband in bed. We asked 100 married women. Give me a word that starts with the letter W that describes your husband in bed. All right, I got to get Joe on here. Hold on, guys. Okay. Oh my God. Oh no. Oh no. Wow. Oh. Whew. I need some air. And now I have to think outside the box. You guys are horrible. My word is what? Oh, yeah. You guys should know. Tammy's husband's usually there when we're playing this game. He just kind of listens in. I think he's waiting for me to offend him. Oh my God, Joe. Horrible. How you doing, baby? Are you feeling any better? Are you getting stronger? Anybody doesn't know, Joe had a heart attack and she's recovering and she's doing well, but answering for points or honesty. Are you doing better, baby? All right, ladies, we asked 100 women. Give us a word that starts with the letter W that describes your husband in bed. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. He is waiting for me to offend him. You overdid it. Well, honey, you're not supposed to do that. You know better. Take it easy today, would you? It's Sunday. It's the day of rest. Do so. We've already lost enough people. We don't need any more going anywhere. So calm your butt down, you crazy old woman. Okay. All right. So I have to tell you guys, this is the best answer. 100 married women, give us a word that starts with the letter W that describes your husband in bed. And Mary Kay says wobbling. It's not on here, but okay. Number 1 answer is wonderful. Number 2 is wild. Number 3 is he's a winner. Number 4, wow. Number 5, weird, whiny, or warm. I think they're all warm, right? Right? Like, there comes a point where, like, when you're younger and use a body pillow, it's because you're pregnant. And then when you get older, you keep the body pillow because it's a blockade between you and that furnace that sleeps on the other side of the bed. Like, no, don't touch me. That's your side. Stay over there with your heat. Because I got enough heat going on over here by myself. Hot flash, hot flash, hot flash, right? All right. So, wobbly. Mary Kay, it's not there, but you know what? I got to give you a point for it because that's freaking hysterical. Mary Milstead said, he's wonderful. 5. You made that one up. Edna says weak. Giving you a point, Edna. Oh, no. Janie Sills, workhorse. I like it, Janie. I'm giving you a point. Not, she says later on. Carla says, Carla, hi, honey. I didn't even see you come in, baby. Carla says, wild. 4. Wild thing. Tammy says, wild. That's 4 for her as well. You make my heart sing. Sash says, weak. That man is weak. That's down there in the 1 point zone. Okay, what do we got? I had to think outside the box. Joe says, wild. 4, my love. 4. Maggie, weak. Weak. A point. See, I couldn't find a word that starts with a W that describes mine. I would have to be a C word, creative. Janie says he's wild. 4. Christy, getting a freaking point anyway. What? Steffi G says weak. That's the pointer. Nicole says wild. 4 points for Miss Nicole. And let's see. Did I miss Patty Ann? Oh, wild. There it is. Wild. 4 points for Miss Patty Ann. And Chris said she had company. So, okay. Oh, my God. Overachiever. The number one answer was wonderful, which is the cop-out answer. Give us a W word that describes your husband. Oh, he's wonderful. All right. Hi, Miss Carla. All right. Women love big diamond rings. What do men love that's big? Women love big diamond rings. What do men love that's big? I like big butts and I cannot lie. I can't help it. That song just comes into my brain. My anaconda don't want none if you got big butt. Okay. Wanderer. Hey, KK. All right. Women love big diamond rings. What do men love that's big? Big. Big. Yes, Miss Carla. Virginia is Sosh. She's on her sister's login for some reason. Well, what it is more than a mouthful's a waste, more than a handful is too hard to handle. Yeah, that's their slang. And they do it all the time. I look at them and go, you're just not up to the challenge. You know what I mean? All right. Women love big diamond rings. What do men love that are big? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All righty. Let's go to the top because I'm going to have to read these answers. Okay. Number one answer, jugs, jugs, jugs. Look at, that's what it says. It says jugs, jugs, jugs. Cars or trucks. TV screens. So 1 is jugs, 2 is cars, trucks, 3 is TV screens. Number 4, checking or bank accounts. And number 5, butts or houses. I don't think, most men I know, they like live in one room. You know what I mean? It's called the TV, wherever the TV is. All right, let's go to the top. See, we got Carla said boobies. That's the nickel right there. Virginia, which would be Sosh, boobies. Patty Ann and Edna each get a point for butts. Mary gets a point. Mary M, 1 point. Jamie, attitude. You know what? That ain't there, Janie, but I'm giving you the damn point anyway because I think so. I think there are some men that love an attitude in a woman. All right, we're going to refresh here because I'm missing a whole lot of answers. Okay, no, there we go. That's so much better. Steffi G said boobs. That's a nickel. Joe said boobs. That's a nickel. Jamie, boobs. Miss Maggie, boobs. Miss Christine, boobs. Miss Nicole, boobs. Mary Kay, boobs. Tammy and Chris, Tammy. Boobs. All right. Oh my God. We're going to get the other side of this question now. Ready? Hey, don't be doing that. We asked 100 married men, what musical instrument reflects your lovemaking style? We asked 100 married men, what musical instrument reflects your lovemaking style? Good one, Carla. Kazoo! Oh my God. Oh. Sandra, get off the floor. Okay. We asked 100 married men, what musical instrument reflects your lovemaking style? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There's your stop. We're going to refresh because we've had to do that every answer. Okay. Joe said, oh, wait, I got to tell you guys the answers. Number 1 answer is guitar. Number 2, drums. Number 3 is a piano or other keyboard. Number 5 is a trumpet. Trumpet is number 4, sorry. Number 5, violin, cello, or saxophone, which I think is going to go with trumpet, to be honest with you, because, you know, if we really break these up. It's okay. We got you. All right. I'm going to go up here to the top. Joe said keyboard. That's 3. Christine said the drum. 4. Janie and Mary Kay. 4. Janie with an I. Janie with a Y said the violin. 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Maggie said drums. And that's 4. Carla said a kazoo. It's a wind instrument. I'm giving you a point for it anyway, because you made me laugh. Sash said a ukulele. She gets a point for that. Well, I mean, technically, she gets 5. A ukulele. It's a type of guitar. Sorry about that. Steffi said a flute. 5, 4, 3, 2, 2. Nicole. Edna. 2. Mary said drums. 4. Patty Ann says guitar. That's a nickel. And Tammy says guitar. And that is official. Chris is out. Name something at a supermarket that a man might squeeze a little too romantically. Name something at a supermarket that a man might squeeze a little too romantically. Oh, damn. Okay. Name something in a supermarket that a man might squeeze a little too romantically. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All righty. Refreshing. Okay. Number 1 answer, melon. Number 2, lemons. I don't know where that came from. Number 3, tomatoes. Number 4 is bread. Number 5, peaches and toilet paper. All right. Miss Janie said tomato. That's 3. Steffi said bread. 2. Mary Kay and Mary Milstead both said melons. It's cantaloupe, but it said melon. So 5. 5 collectively each for the Marys. Huzzah to the Marys. Let's see. Sash said melons. She gets a nickel. Nicole, Patty Ann, and Maggie all get the nickel. Jamie, she said peaches. She gets a point. Christine and Carla and Joe all get the nickel. Edna said chicken breasts. And it ain't on here, but I'm giving you a damn point anyway because, yeah. Tammy says, de melon. She gets de nickel. All right, let's see. There's 4 answers for this one, okay? We asked 100 single women, why do you think the man you're dating never takes you to his place? We asked 100 single women, why do you think that the man you're dating never takes you to his place? He lives with his parents. He has a bad housekeeper. That's him. He's a bad housekeeper. I have literally seen a man take a shirt, hang it outside the window, and then call it clean. I know, right, Patty Ann? Please don't squeeze the Charmin. Okay. We asked 100 single women, why do you think the man you're dating never takes you to his place? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, number 1 answer. He has an other woman or a wife. Number 2, it's dirty or messy. Number 3, he lives with his parents. And number 4, he has roommates. That's possible. All right, Jamie says, it's dirty. That's 4. Mary and Patty Ann both say there's another woman. That's 5. Nicole, it's a mess. 4. Let's see. Jenny with an I, Mary, and Steffi G and Joe all get 4. Let's see. Steffi, Maggie, and Jeannie. 4. Carla, 4. Sasha says married. That's 5. 4. There. Mary Kay says it's filthy. 4. Penny lives with his parents. 3. Christine says he's married. And let's see. I'm looking for Edna. Hey, Red. All right, let me refresh real quick. Okay. You know what? I'm surprised nobody said it and that it's not on here. Lives in his car. Just saying. All right. Name something that the groom hopes he does not see when he lifts the bride's veil to kiss her. Name something the groom hopes he does not see when he lifts the bride's veil to kiss her. That makes me remember my big fat Greek wedding. Yeah, I woke up this morning and had a big zit right there. I'll pull a Windex on it. It's gone. All right. Name something the groom hopes he doesn't see when he lifts the bride's veil to kiss her. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I think this is assuming, back in the day when you didn't see the bride before you married her, arranged marriages. Husband says, dude. Dude looks like a lady. Okay. Number 1 answer, someone else or the mom. Number 2, there's a stash or a full beard under there. Number 3, a big cold sore. Number 4, a booger. And number 5, a giant zit, a crop of warts, a frown, or a snaggletooth. What? Put his mother-in-law. All right, we're going up to the top. Sasha says 1 tooth. She gets a point for that one. It's a snaggletooth. All right. Carla and Mary Kay both say the facial hair. 4. Let's see. Janie says clown face. I'm giving you 1 for that one because, if she's wearing a mask under there could be problems. All right. Christine and Joe both said the facial hair. Edna says the snaggletooth. She gets the point. Janie gets a point with the Y. Maggie, Patty Ann both get the 4. Are you just going to sit there and grouse? I will let you out in a second. Steffi G, you get the point for the big old zit. And Tammy says a big zit right on her nose. Oh. Yeah, that's Hubbard right now. Y'all got to see that. Oh. We asked 100 men. If your dog could talk, name something the 2 of you would talk about. All right, I'm going to let you out because you're over here making grousey noises. I've never heard you do that before. Butthead. I don't know. if you guys could hear him, but he was like, uh. We asked 100 men if your dog could talk. Name something the two of you would talk about. Well, you better come home soon. Otherwise, that man's going to starve to death because, I don't cook breakfast. All righty, here we go. We asked 100 men if your dog could talk. Name something the two of you would talk about. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well, men and dogs, they're not very deep. You know what I mean? All right, so we asked 100 men if your dog could talk. Name something the two of you would talk about. Number 1 answer, hotties. Number 2, life. What goes on in a day. Number 3, food. Number 4, peeing and pooping outside. And number 5, cars and the couch. Yeah. So let's go up to the top here. Oh, that's bad. All right. Steffi said food. Mary Kay said food. Janie and I said food. Food. Mary Milstead said walks. I think that's going to be kind of like your life, You know what I mean? So we'll give you 4 for that one. Oh, 4. What did you say last time? Hold on. I missed her last time. Oh, no. Missing teeth. Snaggletooth. She got a point there. Okay. Let me go back down here. Where were we? Food. Tammy says the ladies. Tammy T, you get the nickel on that one. Christine says sleeping. It's just gonna be 1. It's the couch. It's their favorite place to sleep. All right, everybody else got the 4 for food. See, not very deep. You gotta remember, dogs aren't deep. That's definitely, they can't even remember you've only been gone for 5 minutes. All righty. Yes, I told Mike about the mail. He's not awake yet. He just got out of bed. He's only on cigarette number 2. All right, guys. Here we go. It is the round of Mind in the Gutter. Get your 12-year-old boys out because I am going to read for you 4 clues. In between each clue, I'm going to type in this gibberish line. Wherever you get the answer, and I'm not going to tell you the answer until I'm done with all 4 clues. Wherever you get the answer is where you're going to get the point. You're going to get 5, 4, 3, or 2 points. Okay? Nah. Number 1. Oh, it's dry when it goes in. First clue. It's dry when it goes in. That's a good one. That's a good answer, Steffi. Yeah. All good answers. I didn't even think about that one, Christine. Coffee grounds. Yeah, that one's good. So your first clue, it is dry when it goes in. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put in the gibber line. There's your gibber line. This is going to be clue number 2. It's wet when it comes out. First clue is it's dry when it goes in. The second clue is it's wet when it comes out. Wow. Oh, that's a good one. Ooh. That is a good guess. All right. First clue, it is dry when it goes in. Second clue, it's wet when it comes out. I'm going to give you the third clue. Repeat back and forth several times. Repeat back and forth several times. First one, it's dry when it goes in. Second, it's wet when it comes out. The third clue is repeat back and forth several times. All right, here comes your gibberish. First clue is it's dry when it goes in. Second clue is it's wet when it comes out. The third one, repeat back and forth several times. Last clue, it comes out with bubbles. It comes out with bubbles. All right, first clue, it is dry when it goes in. Second clue, it's wet when it comes out. Number 3, repeat back and forth several times. And number 4, it comes out with white bubbles. With bubbles. All right, I am going to go ahead and tell you the answer. The answer is toothbrush. You dirty-minded people. So I'm going to go over here to the scores. And Mary Kay is going to get 3. Steffi G gets 3. Janie gets 3. Sash gets 3. Tammy gets 3. And then Patty Ann gets 2. Carla gets 2. And Edna gets 2. Now, let me make sure. Like, I didn't say tampon, right? Let's see. Making sure Patty Ann. Carla. Yes, okay. All right. That was everybody. All righty. Let's take a look. We're going to add up some points. Miss Mary with an M, you got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 38. Chris, 5, 10, 13. Tammy, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 41. Very nice. Mary Kay, you got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 41. Janie, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 27. Miss Nicole. Oh, how did I miss you? Question number 9. Hold on. Question number 9. Big mole. Okay, that was a 3. All right, here we go. Nicole, you got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 38. Patty Ann, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 42. Sorry, Christine, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 39. Edna, 5, 10, 15, 20, 29. All right, Miss Steffi, 5, 10, 15, 20, 28, 31. All right, let's see. Miss Maggie, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 42. Janie, with an I got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 33. Sash, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 34. Joe, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 34. And Miss Carla, she got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 29. So I have a 2-way tie between Patty Ann and Miss Maggie. Patty Ann, you are number 11. Patty Ann, you're number 8. I'm sorry. Patty Ann is 8. Miss Maggie is number 11. I'm going to go ahead and pull this up. We're going to go to the number generator. I'm going to put in the parameters. I'm going to repeat. We're going to reset. And it is going to be 1 to 15. Okay? So our parameters are between 1 and 15. Hold on, let me check. Let me get down my little calculator here. We'll check. I may have messed up. Let me look. Let's try this again. 5, 4, 5, 4, 1, 5, 5, 5, 4, 4, 2. It's 44. Let me check Maggie. If I screwed up, everybody gets a prize. Ready? Well, they do. 5 and 5, and 5, and 1, and 5, and 4, and 5, and 4, and 4, and 4, 42. Okay. So Patty Ann gets the prize, and then Maggie's going to get a prize because I screwed up on my counting. Let me look. I got to go get prizes. Okay, I got prizes. All right. Give me 2 of these. Fold it in half. Ish. Okay. All right. So since I'm going to give you guys giveaways, I'm going to give you each a box of these moon stickers, all the different phases of the moons. Keeping it nice and even here. So I'm going to put those in the prize bin. Hold on. Honey, your second wife would like you to go down and check the damn mail, and she's driving me crazy. So go down there and do that, please. Thank you. He knows. Okay. So that's it for this week. We have a couple of things going on. Let me put the little calculator away here. I had to get a calculator that you guys could see. You know what I mean? All right. So that's 2. So tomorrow we have a giant ticket tag. I have no freaking idea what that is. No idea. Okay. But Wednesday, Thursday, Friday morning at 10:15, 11:15, 12:15, and 1:15 across country, we're going to be working on the Sherlock Holmes journal. I'm going to be doing today and tomorrow. I'm going to be getting those invoices out. Remember, if you pay before noon tomorrow, your package ships tomorrow. She'll be here at noon to pick them up. Okay? She's here about 12:15. But, you know, by the time I print the labels, tape it all up and everything, noon. I need the 15 minutes. And then Thursday night, we'll have art therapy. Friday, we're going to have craft with me. I have no idea what it's going to be. And we're back to, on Flag Day, Saturday, we're going to be doing mixed media. So, hi, Brian. I'm going to be doing all of those invoices today. If yesterday you bought the digital, I'm going to be sending you your link for the digital. And if you wanted me to print it, I'm going to be printing those out today and getting them in the envelope because they have to dry, getting them in the envelope and then sending them to you. Let's see. I always just add a couple ounces. What else? Hey, where's the box? There it is. Hi, guys. Let's see. I do still have one. Hey, there they are. We were looking for those yesterday. I do still have one add-on kit for the quarterly. Remember, if you're a member of the Patreon, you've been a member of the Patreon for at least 3 months, you're going to get your kit for free. Your quarterly kit comes free. Also, if you're a member of Patreon, this is the quarterly, so you're getting you will get a happy mail. Other happy mails are going out. What else? Bye, Mary Kay. Bye. See you later. Bye-bye. What else? I think that's everything. Oh, I do have, I think I have like 3 of the quarterly kits left. If you want one, they're $15 for you guys. When they go into the shop, they're 20. So, for sale. Let me see. All right, I got one more box, Tammy, and I'm putting it in there as your thank you gift from the sale. So he gets his moons. Bye, Janie. Be safe out there, honey. All right. So yeah. So if you want those, get that. Let me know about those before I send out your orders. Happy mails are going out. Quarterly mails are going out. What else? I think that's everything. It's because it's Sunday and I always forget stuff. And what is this? I'm a slapper. Drives me crazy. Hi, Hubs. We're going to have to call you Hubs because mine's Hubber. All right. So if you're new here and I have not yet offended you, hit the subscribe button. Hang around. I will eventually offend you. Because what I do. Because I don't care about being monetized. Let's see what else. Check out the community tab or the post tabs or whatever the heck YouTube is calling it this week. And there's a list in there that tells you everything that I got going on. I am currently posting videos through August. So you can plan your viewing schedule. It also tells you whether I'm having free classes. If it's a live class or a video class, it's going to tell you all of that. If I'm traveling, when I'm traveling, where I'm traveling, how I'm traveling. Usually it's by car. Let's be honest. Pepper. She takes me everywhere. What else? Go over to my Ko-Fi, pick up some free digital, swing by my Patreon, maybe sign up. Maybe you love me. I don't know. Maybe you like me. It doesn't matter to me. What does matter to me is that you are here and that you are supporting me here on the channel and that you're subscribed. And I appreciate that so much. I'm really just in this for the fun. Also, don't forget, if there's a video that you see that you would like to have my take on it, or maybe it's in metric and you want it in imperial, in standard, maybe it's just one of those videos, where nobody talks or tells you anything. Send me the video link and I will take a look at it and see if there's something that I can do to either, transfer it over to the right measurements or give you a different tutorial, or maybe make it bigger because it's like this big when the project's finished and you want it to fit in a journal, whatever it is. You send me the video, you tell me what you want. If I make your project, I'll send you the project. I'll give you credit for the video. And if I can, I'll credit the original source. But that's it. That's all I have until I see you again. Stay hydrated. Stay cool. Stay well, my friends. I love you guys, and I will see you all very, very soon. Till then, bye.